The year was 1988. I was 13. With my brother, we had patiently saved money to buy a long-expected item that haunted our dreams for over a year: the Sega Master System console. To give you an idea of how great was our need to play, I'll tell you about our first experience. From the shop where we bought it, we flew rather than ran back home. 300 meters in 1 minute. But when we feverishly plugged it in, we found to our dismay that the family TV had chosen this precise moment to break down. After years of perfect service, this was unbelievable. We went mad with rage, and you know what? We stubbornly decided to play against evil chance. The TV had no image, but still had sound. So we launched the game included with the console, and just played like this, with sound only, trying to grope our way through. And we did that for several days until the TV was repaired. Such was our desire to play. When finally we got the image, this was like a deliverance. Alex Kidd. Altered Beast. Fantasy Zone. This semester, our schoolwork was not at its best for sure. As soon as we got back home, we put on the afterburners. We plunged into enchantment of Galvelius. We hacked our way into the barbaric world of Roston. These were simple but highly entertaining games, like was often the case on the Master System. For a long time, Sega went on with a proprietary strategy, meaning that external developers and publishers couldn't release games for it. Many of its titles and their characters were thus exclusive to this console. Alex Kidd was almost as emblematic on Master System as Mario was on the NES or Sonic on the Genesis. In the late years of the console, as the strategy became more open to external editors and as Sega's own developers gained in mastery, more ambitious games were released. There was a very good adaptation of Sonic, for instance. Same thing for Mickey Mouse Castle of Illusion. These were real gems that used the most of the console's capacities. 4 MHz, 16 kilobits of video RAM, 256 by 192 resolution, 32 colors. Despite these modest features, shiny, colorful sprites were dancing on screen over adequate soundtracks. In general, the Master System had a rich catalog of quality games and arcade conversions. Zillion, Thunderblade, Shinobi, Outrun. Golden Axe also benefited from a rather good portage from arcade, and Prince of Persia enjoyed a great conversion from the computer world. But in my opinion, the best conversion of all was R-Type. When I saw the quality of this game on the Master System, I thought it's a pity there was no conversion to the Sega Genesis Mega Drive. Had it been the case, and had its quality level reached the same proportions, this could have been the best shoot 'em up on this console. It certainly was on the Master System. Aside from rare sprite blinking cases, this game was absolutely perfect. Graphics, sounds, and animation. It was all there where it needed to be. I spent many hours playing the game from beginning to end with the same joy every time. I'll make a dedicated video for sure. But those that took even more of my time were the RPGs. The Sega Master System made a remarkable venture in the role-playing world. Among the other consoles of this time, I think it was up front in this area. Miracle Warriors, Wise, and Phantasy Star were good examples of this successful strategy. Even Ultima 4 was released on this machine. Wise and Miracle Warriors were a little repetitive, but this didn't take away the fun and the pleasure of going all the way through until the end. They had a game-saving system, of course, and weren't too hard to compete, just very long. All said, this sturdy little console had all you needed, except an obvious lack of two-player cooperation games. Strangely, just a handful of interesting titles use this option. The Sega Master System was a very emblematic console of the 1980s, a great rival of the Nintendo NES. I have excellent memories of countless hours of play, as I'm sure all its owners do. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell. Bye for now, and in the meantime, have nice retro dreams.